Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to the Fanside Ninja podcast. Victor V6 Godfrey in the company of the Igwe of Fanside Ninja. Yes, we haven't had this in about a week. That's because it's been a very slow news in the world of football. But we are back with a bang, and this concerns Nigeria. Before we get into the swing of things, I'm going to let the Igwe, as we do here as tradition in Africa, in Nigeria, to let those give honor to whom honor is due. Igwe Jubaik, do your thing.
Hello, Madam Christy, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful, wonderful evening. So we are here for you. This is your boy, Igwe Chibai. Dalo no, yata go there.
Igwe Chubaika, it's always a pleasure hearing you do your introduction. But in a moment whereby we need to try and forget the harsh and sad reality of Nigerian football, I mean, just a few hours ago, or maybe even yesterday, Finidi George just came out as the new coach of Rivers United, making us scratch our head and wonder if he's the coach of Rivers United, then who the bloody hell is coaching the Super Eagles of Nigeria? So it is a sad reality of our football. We are in the middle of a World Cup qualifier that is going to kick off in 2 years' time. We are about halfway through the matches. The next game against Rwanda will make it halfway through matches before we start playing away match and home match, reverse fixtures. And we are smack dab second from bottom in our group. So Igwe Chibike, we need to remove all that and focus on the fact that there was the draws for the upcoming Nations Cup in Morocco in December next year. We've spoken about this. The timing from CAF, only God knows what you're thinking about. And Nigeria is in a group that normally, before now, when Nigeria was Nigeria, if you see a group that has Benin Republic, Libya, and Rwanda, you'll be like, we don't qualify. But I'm not going to lie to you, right nowadays, I fear because this same Benin Republic beat us in our last international game a few last month in June. So your thoughts on this state of Nigerian football and of course our group for qualifying for the Nations Cup next year.
All right, my brother. First of all, I don't even know why you are shouting that Finidi George has now gone to Rivers. I don't know why you are shouting.
But
You
who's
see,
our
my
coach?
brother,
Who's
I
our
told
coach?
you that.
Who's our coach?
Yeah, just allow me to land, please.
Sorry,
Allow
sir.
me to land. You know that this our lovely Nigeria, I told you, is a series. That when we start producing our series, trust me, we are going to be the best seller in the whole Hollywood and Mollywood. I'm telling you. So for the meantime, Baba has gone to Rivers United to collect him, let him take in assurance before people use him and do insurance. He doesn't want it. That is it. You understand me? Anyway, to the Super Eagles. Well, like you said, who is our manager? Who is our coach? Well, my brother, Abraham took Isaac to the forest. And when Isaac asked Abraham, Daddy, we have the fire, we have the kerosene, we have the no. Where is the lamp now? What did Abraham answer him?
God will
God
provide.
will. Wow, that is the answer to your question about who is our coach. God will provide. It is
Okay.
Nigeria. It's not us.
Okay.
All right. If we never do drama, it will be us. Let's go straight to the next drama, which is what the qualifiers, which is the African Nations Cup qualifiers. Well, my brother, like you said it all. It is what it is. Benin Republic now happens to be a country who go here and we go the para. I can't even believe this. But it has. Wadika Gosia David is my wife. You saw Wadika Gosia David.
Hmm.
You understand me? The thing is, my brother. We are talking of Benin. What about Libya? Don't always forget that Libya is not always an easy nut for us to crack. We always win them, sure, but we might have a better record, but it's not always an easy nut to crack. Now Super Eagles is the way they are. I don't know how they're gonna do it. First of all, we have to solve the first, which is getting what God providing a manager for us. When God provides a coach for us, then we cannot talk about all these matches because all I'm concerned. Yaurokwa Akainji Agadi Omuahia, my brother. Hey, we have not even left our house. We are still crawling. We are still on a long thing.
So let me ask you
No,
this
no,
question.
no, no, no. Okay, my brother, ask a question.
Now my
Ask
question
a
is to you is
question.
this, right? We are in a massive disarray with our national team football. To be honest with you, post Nations Cup, it hasn't been good news. I felt the Nations Cup was just I don't want to say a fluke run because you can't have a fluke run in a competition like the African Cup of Nations that we saw in January, which had more entertainment value than what we are even seeing at the Euros currently going on. So
Oh,
our
oh
run in
yes.
the Nations Cup was not a fluke. I felt it was well earned by those players. But post Nations Cup,
Yes,
Igwe,
agree.
Nigerian football has been in the toilets. It's been in the crapper, like the Americans would say. And my question to you now is already, as it is right now, most of us are saying deep down in our hearts, we are not qualifying for the World Cup. If we qualify, it would be a miracle. But in our hearts, like, oh boy, it might not happen. And we are becoming used to that reality. Now, my question to you is, you've said it's Libya is a funny team. But the Republic has shown us that as long as Genetro is there, Genetro actually has now proven to be one of the best managers for African teams. He's actually very good. Give him his credit. Then you now have Rwanda, which who beats this South Africa that is now our Undertaker, our boogie team, our banana peel. Rwanda beat them in the World Cup qualifier. So they are not
Mm.
easy pickings, and they also have a new stadium they just launched a few days ago. So my point is, Igwe Chibak, being very honest, I know Nigerian football seems a bit bleak. But it's not about getting new jersey or because at this point I couldn't care less about the latest fine jersey we release. Do you think we can qualify for the Nations Cup in Morocco next year?
The the thing is, my brother. The thing is, you see, I'm thinking of the right answer to give you because first and first, let me debunk one thing you said. Somehow we have a chance of qualifying for the World Cup. What you are now asking, what is the percentage? The probability that we are going to qualify. That one is another thing to talk about. But are we qualifying? Yes, we have a chance to qualify. But the probability for us to qualify is the thing that if I start calculating it now, I need the calculator to make it give you the exact figure. Hold it there. Going to what you are saying, my brother, I don't really know how we are gonna do it. I swear, I really don't know how we're gonna do it. Genetro has proved that over and over time. That he is one of the best managers, and I know that I said it before. If we check on our records, that kicking Genotro out there, kicking him out was a bad idea because I'm telling you, I really, really enjoyed his tenure when he was, the coach of the Super Eagles. I'm telling you, I really did enjoy his tenure. I don't care what people say, but I did enjoy because he has tactics and you could see that it really worked. But this time around, I don't know how we're going to survive this. I really don't know because there are questions that, when asked, Igwe Chibai could have an answer. But you see this one you asked now. I don't have any answer to it because I really don't know how we are going to get out of this. Like I told you, we need to get a manager first. Then when we get a manager, then we arrange our house. Then we now can think of what next to do. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you're making perfect sense with your bike. So basically, you are just like millions of Nigerian football fans who are not sure of where we stand, and rightfully so because we don't have a manager currently speaking. The NFF hasn't come up with any official statement. They've been very quiet since we lost to Benin Republic in Abidjan. And as a CAF just today, 4th of July, America's Independence Day, released the group fixtures for the qualification for Nigeria and other African countries to go through to the Nations Cup next year. It would be a great shame if a country of Nigeria's pedigree, being finalist at the last Nations Cup, only losing narrowly to Cote d'Ivoire, will now not make it to the Nations Cup in Morocco. God forbid, like we say in Nigeria. Igwe Chibaik, thank you so much for your time. Again, for those of you listening to this podcast, either on Spotify or here on YouTube, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It goes a long way. Even if you don't like to listen to it, just put it up on your status. If you have a brother, cousin, sister, family member that likes football, likes Super Eagles, let them listen to this podcast. It's all what they need to hear. Put a smile on their face. Igwe Chubai, thank you so much for your time. I know you have a very busy
Thank you, my
schedule.
brother.
Of course, minus
Uh,
our podcast, ladies and gentlemen, please look out for other content on our social media platforms. We have some of the funniest reaction videos you ever see. Igwe Chubai, of course, being champion of these funny reaction videos. Igwe Chubai, any final word to the Nigerian fans who are like me, forget media work, forget being a journalist, forget fanside Nigeria self even. Deep down in our core, we are football fans and we care about the Super Eagles. Any message for us?
well, my brother, this I'm talking now like a patriotic fan of Super Eagles, which because I can't support any other country than my country. I can't even, no matter how we love our clubs, I still, even if Nigeria is going against Arsenal, I'll support Super Eagles. Definitely. You know, Nigeria is playing against Manchester United. I will support the Super Eagles. That's the thing. You know, that's it. My thing, what I can say is like this. I hope the NFF are getting it right because they are going to break a lot of hearts. But the way we are seeing things, they are most likely going to, excuse me, break a lot of hearts if they don't take their time. But I am hoping I am hoping that things will get better. That's all I can say. Because it is scary when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. In this point, we are not even seeing any light. We are not even seeing tunnel. Make it be say with the fine light. That's the problem. So let us find the tunnel first. Okay, this is the tunnel, Abi. Yeah, let's start looking. Let's start digging. We'll see light. Then we know. But if it's like as any Nigerian, I know one thing is for sure. So far as there is life, there is hope. As Nigerians, that is one thing we always hold on to hope. It is
And
somehow very
also,
funny.
and like
So
the
we hold on
famous
to
saying goes,
it.
the
Sorry,
famous
man.
saying goes, it is the hope that kills you. But then again, thank you,
Yeah,
Chibai, for your words of
yeah. Me
encouragement.
too.
Hopefully
Mhm.
we do turn it around because to be honest with you, this is. I mean, we've been in positions whereby we've not played good football, we've gotten results. But I don't even lie to you. It's never about playing football right now. It's not about the pitch of play. It's not about the players.
Yeah,
It's about the state
yeah.
of football. I'm not talking about even
The
MPFL.
spirit.
That we've seen a resurgence with the local league. I'm talking about the national team is just at a point of
Mm.
zero, it's very scary to be honest. And we've seen the Euros. You've seen big teams like England, France, who similarly have better football associations, but they cannot even perform. England is struggling to play a football
Oh,
match. So hopefully things turns around.
all
But
of
thanks
them
for
will
your
blame.
time.
All of them will blame the league that just finished now.
Yeah.
Excuse
Sorry,
me.
I think you have a bit of a cough. Sorry
Oh,
about that,
pardon me.
Bike. On that note, Bike will go and take some cough syrup or some TLC from his lovely
Yeah,
Lolo, and would
yeah.
talk to you guys very soon. Remember, you have one duty and one duty only here on Fanside Nigeria, and that is to do what? Unleash your passion. Bye for now,
That
guys.
is it.
Hello, sportsman. This is your boy Gwechi Bike. Wadala, you know what it is. So I know you have been enjoying our videos. You know the things we have been giving you. The contents is hard work. We ask you to please like, try and subscribe. Chin,
Like, share, and subscribe
ha,
here on Fanside
arrow.
Nigeria.
How? Listen to me. I'm going to consult the gods on your behalf. You don't know who you are talking with.